My name's Jody. I am a nurse by trade, and my story is that I have liked clothes most of my adult life, and I recently, in the last year, have had gastric bypass, which a lot of people out there have had. I've helped other nurse friends to make decisions with that, and my goal is to help people. And I have changed clothing sizes quite often throughout this process. So I was introduced to Street Savvy, so shout out to her, by my daughter-in-law Caitlin Canty, and another shout out to her through this process. And I decided to join Poshmark and start selling my clothes, and then I went to thrifting after that. So I'm gonna go through a pile of clothes that I have now that I have looked up the prices, and I look up the prices on Poshmark of what has sold and what they're listed for, and kind of come up with an average of that. And I have been doing this since the beginning of June of 2019, so I'm pretty new at this, but I've been inspired by several other people, and I would like to continue to grow with this. So, some information of how I do things is I separate them when I come home to different what ones I'm going to put onto the mannequin, what ones I'm going to do flat lay photos with, and a pile that I have to get stains out, or I need to steam them. So let's start going through the pile now. The first one is a Talbot's pair of pants, and their signature. They are linen pants with flare to them. They're kind of gray. Also, I need to mention that the places that I source my items from is the Goodwill bins here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I have gone to a few garage sales, my own closet, as I've already said, with my sizes changing, and I have had some people, friends and family of mine, that have given me some of their clothes as well. So back to the pants. They're Talbot's pants. This is the label. And these I'm going to list for $22. Next is a Lucky Brand shirt in an orange fall color. This is the shirt. Very flowy shirt. This is the label. And I'm going to list this one for $16 on Poshmark. The next is Banana Republic jeans. They're cropped jean in a grayish color, size 8, so they're a smaller one. And these I'm going to list for $29, and this is the label. Also, if there's anything that you see in the video, you can go on my Poshmark. That will be linked below. This next item is a dress, a white dress, new with tags. Here's the tag. And this dress here, I'm going to list for $30. This is the back. Pretty interesting. Some people source only for the season. Other people source for whatever things they particularly like. At the bins, most people source for whatever they can get. So this next shirt is Abercrombie and Finch, size small, flannel, bright colors, great for the incoming season, pretty decent quality. And this one I'm going to list for $18. This next shirt here is a Pazza Roma, Piazzaroma. This one I got at a garage sale in Charlotte. Has sheer sleeves, this detail on it. This is the label. And this one I'm going to list for $30. Next I have Banana Republic. Lots of people know Banana Republic. Eyelet detail on the sleeves as well as on the edge. Hot pink color, size small. And this top I'm going to list for $16. Next I have 7th Avenue pants that are in a mustard color, which is very big in color right now. It also has this detail here with the 3 buttons at the bottom. Most of what I get from the bins is what is called bread and butter labels. Here's the label, the 7th Avenue, and these I would list for $20. These are an XXL. I will tell you that you want to source a lot of the bigger or plus sizes because they tend to do very well. Actually, most of the people that I follow say, and I tend to agree with them, that a lot of the plus size clothing actually will go faster than the smaller sizes. Your XX, extra small, your 0s to kind of 6s kind of tend to sit a little longer. The next is Gap pants in this seersucker fabric. White and blue, size 4. These are Gap slim cropped. Also, things that you want to check when you are sourcing is that all of the pieces are there, like the buttons and all of the material is there. If a button was missing or something like that, you want to be sure that you are listing that in your listing. Any flaws you need to list because you don't want a case opened up against you. And these Gap pants I'm going to list for $30. I do also extend offers as quickly as possible to anyone that likes or hearts an item on Poshmark so that I can tend to get that sale a little quicker. Also, I try to ship as soon as possible as well. The next item here is a Liz Claiborne tan skirt. It does have one of the tags on it still. This is a size 12. So the label has this detail in the front that you can see. And I'm going to list this for $14. The next that I have here is J. Crew CHINO pants, and these are 00. I do expect these to sit a while. As I said, the smaller sizes do. However, they are an in color right now, which is this mauvey pinkish color. The end of the bottom here, this is called a raw edge or a raw hem. Here's the label. And these I'm going to list for $36. They also have this distressing area here with the extra stitching and such. As I said, I'm new at this, so I might be saying some of the brands wrong. I'm in the learning process, and I hope that you all learn along with me. This next is a shirt, a blouse top, and it has this lace detail in the front. And the brand is Lelis. And it is a size medium. Here's the tag. And this I'm going to list for $18. Again, this is pretty wrinkled, so obviously I would make it more presentable when I am taking the pictures to list that on Poshmark. The next is a Talbot shirt, a chambray style. Has these detail of these buttons that are pearly, and this shirt right here I will list for $22. I don't typically pick up baby items, but I saw this. And at our bins here in Charlotte, it is, I believe, $1.49 a pound. I've seen that at some of the bins, they do different pricing over $25. One person stated that theirs is actually like $2 or $3 a pound. Under 25, it's $2 to $3 a pound. Over 25 pounds, it goes down to $1 something for that pound. So this is a little baby onesie that I thought was super, super cute. And it's Juicy Couture, and it is $9. So this little teeny thing, I probably paid less than a quarter for it. Next I have a pair of jeans that are cropped. These are something that could be worn for almost casual business wear, as you can see. Oh, that's just a fuzzy. I thought it was something I had to get off and change it to my cleaning pile, but there's the edge on here that's rolled up. It has this belt with it, and has this detailing here. These are more like a mid-rise. All of the pieces are in, the buttons and the little pieces. The brand is Noir, N-O-I-R. And there's the label. And these I will list for $19. Next I have a Calvin Klein black dress that I found. Has great detail on the edging here. It is lined underneath, so it has these couple layers to it. Here's the label. And this I am going to list for $35. Whoops. This one does not have the sizing tag to it, so I'm going to have to do measurements. Another thing that I can do, or that people... Next are these Union Bay skinny pants, which are in mauve reddish color. You can see the detail on it with the black detail. Here's the label for the Union Bay. They are size 5, and I will list these for $18. Black pair of pants, like just regular work dress pants that are Banana Republic, and they're called the Sloan Fit. They're stretch, and they're size 12. And these I will list for $18. They would be a mid-rise pants as well. Also, I'd like to mention that some people will ask for measurements of items. In my research, I have learned that you want to state that your measurements are approximate, not exact. Because some people will measure differently, or they might not measure in the exact same location that you do. The next is an American Eagle Outfitter size 14 dress. And it has this detail on it that you can see as well. And this dress I will list for $20. There's also pockets. I always advertise when there's pockets on dresses. I love pockets on dresses. I have this yellow dress, which is kind of, it's yellow and white, but it's like a gingham type pattern. And it's Donna Rico of New York. And this one is a halter dress, halter style. And this I will be listing for $40. Lastly, this is a Disney shirt. This is one that I got for Disney. Wore it one time at Disney. And from the Disney store, the Disney company, and this I will list for $20. It's gotten one use out of it. So that's what I have today to share with you all. So this is my first video. I appreciate all of you watching it. Hopefully they'll get better over time. Anyone that would like to comment, critique, start following, I would really appreciate it. Thank you for your support and your time in watching the video, and any time that you give in commenting to give advice or encouragement.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe.